Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about the moon and a statement from a NASA official that I think might surprise most people. Recently, I did that video talking about Artemis and the launch, and one of the comments that really caught my eye was somebody saying something to the effect of, wow, Bo really nerds out when he's talking about science fiction. And that's true, I do, but this isn't science fiction. It's just science. It's fact. It's happening. So the person over the Orion lunar space program gave an interview, was talking with somebody over on BBC. And they said this: certainly, in this decade, we are going to have people living for durations, depending on how long we will be on the surface. They will have habitats. They will have rovers on the ground. Goes on to say, we are going to be sending people down to the surface, and they are going to be living on that surface and doing science. That surface is the moon. He's talking about the moon. In this decade. Now, I don't know if that means this decade meaning 10 years or by 2030. But either way, 2030 or 2032, I mean, I did not really anticipate saying that people were living on the moon, that they were staying on the moon, that they had habitats, that this was an ongoing thing, and people were staying there for extended durations. But that's where we're at. We focus on technological advances all the time. You know, every time a new phone comes out, there's a line. Those technological advances are building towards science fiction, what we consider to be science fiction, at a just quickening rate all the time. There is an official with NASA who's over like the program that would do it, who has given an interview expressing their full expectation that within this decade there will be people living on the moon. To me, that is just wild. It's the first step towards real space exploration, getting out there way beyond what I think most people are picturing. We have a good idea of all of the limitations and how far we can really go. But there's probably a lot more room for exploration within our current capabilities than people might realize. We're kind of on the verge of a new era when it comes to this sort of exploration. And I'm of the firm belief that as that exploration speeds up and we start doing it more and more, it will create more technological advances that we end up living with every day here. Sorry to nerd out again. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.